What's up, guys? Just dropping in right quick, letting y'all know we'll be doing a beard video in the next couple weeks. I'm working on it. Not pipe related whatsoever. And just as an FYI, this channel isn't exclusively for pipe smoking. My channel is hikes, family activities, pipe smoking, beard stuff, and really anything I want to post will be on this channel. So if you're looking for that kind of content, just know that I may not always have pipes and pipe tobacco or cigar stuff as the subject. So, also with that said, I'm going to be paring down on my subscriptions. So I'll be unsubscribing from a lot of channels that I either don't watch or they no longer make videos. So if you notice I'm not subscribed to you anymore, send me a note, a little instant message or whatever they call it, and I'll get it back up. It's just full of people who no longer make videos. So likewise on Instagram, I'll be unfollowing a bunch, and I went ahead and set that on private. And I didn't want to, but I found one of my pictures on a website I didn't really care for. So, I'm not gonna make a fuss over it. It's there, and whatever. So, that's on lockdown. Also, turnabout's fair play. If you don't enjoy my channel, or if you don't hardly watch any of the videos, go ahead and hit that unsub button. I have like almost 400 subscribers, but my views go anywhere from 20 to 150. So most people can't get to it, and when they can, they're hardly watching any of it anyway. So I would like to see those subscriber numbers drop, and I really only would like people who want to see the videos to watch the videos. So I think you know what I'm getting at on that. In other news, in 1 week, if everything works out, that little car will be gone and I'll have something else. If it all works out, I'll make a video, let you guys know what I got. So I've hit we're almost at the 2-year mark growing my beard. It's pretty good. So I'm doing a special beard video. I will be reviewing my favorite beard balm. I will show you my prep, whatever you call that, my morning routine, getting ready as far as the beard goes, and doing a little answer session, because I've had several questions and comments, and I'd like to address those in that video. So instead of making a series of beard videos, I just wanted to make one dedicated to the beard. So if you're interested, look for that. So I am extremely enjoying this cool weather. It is not cold, it's not hot. It's, in my opinion, it's just right. It reminds me of a lot of the time in England, and I love it. Open that window and sleep well. Speaking of sleeping well, I want to pose a question to you. And this may be entirely an idiosyncrasy of mine, but I wanted some feedback. I get 8 to 8.5 hours of sleep every night. That's the general question. or statement. That's the statement. I get that much sleep every night. I think it's important. I'm sharp the next day. I function. I recover from my workouts. And I'm in a generally better mood when I get that much sleep. Between 8 and 9 hours sometimes. And I have a feeling lately that I'm the oddball because of that. I took one of my daughters to a basketball thing, and it ended at 8 o'clock p.m. And I just mentioned in passing to one of the parents that it was kind of late to be keeping 12-year-olds on a school night out, past 8 o'clock. And I guess I was the weirdo for saying that, because I don't know, maybe nowadays people go to work at 9 or they eat dinner at 7. I'm up at 5:30. I eat dinner at 5 p.m. I'm usually in bed by 8:30. So perhaps I am the oddball, but it just seems to me everyone is doing things later and later and later and later and later. And then trying to make me feel like the oddball for doing, early to bed, early to rise. So it's kind of frustrating to me. I'm sitting there trying to stay awake and everyone else is just getting started. One other thing. This kind of really upset me. I went to the dentist a few weeks back. Everything looked good, as expected. But they did raise one concern. I have a tooth that is a little bit damaged. It's back over here. It's damaged on the inside, so you can't see it. About 20 years ago, I was eating a candy bar, and I bit into it, and there was something hard, or I was chewing it, and there was something hard in it, and I broke a tiny little piece off of a tooth back in there. To make matters worse, it was on a deployment. So anyway, we get back from the deployment, go to the dentist. They smooth it up, put some filling material in there, and it's good to go. 20 years, no problems. So my last appointment, the dentist comes in. He's a new guy. He looks young enough. He's probably just out of school. And I know he's probably trying to make money. So he's pushing the sales. He's pushing it. So he looks at me all concerned about it and says, we need to go ahead and put what do they call it? Those caps. Put a cap on that tooth. Because it looks like if you bit down on something hard on it, the whole tooth will break, and we'll have to do a root canal, and we'll have to cap it anyway. So I said, so as of right now, there's nothing wrong with it, right? He looks at me in shock, like, how dare you? A young guy. This is a young guy talking to me. Like, I'm the doctor. We're doing it. And I'm like, so there's nothing wrong with it, right? It's just, as a preventative measure. Is that what you're saying? And he said, well, yeah, when you bite something hard, that thing's gonna just blow your whole tooth right out of your face. And I said, well, I don't think so. And he got visibly upset at me, like, how dare you? So I said, you know what? Why don't you tell me the process? What's this cap thing? So he's like, oh, okay, we file your tooth all the way down to a little nub. We give you a temporary tooth that we stick in while we send off for the real one. And then when it comes back in, you come back, and then we put the real one in. And I said, hell no. I said, no. No, 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 no. And so he left, and the hygienist took me back to the front desk to schedule my next cleaning. And when she brought me up, she said, oh, and he needs a quote for the cap. And I looked at her, I said, no, I don't. I've already answered you. I said no. And so they made my appointment and gave me another piece of paper with a quote on it. I said, look, I said, I'll tell you what, I'll think about it. And it was like, I was the asshole. Somehow I was the asshole in that situation. And that really bothers me. It seems like medical professionals should not be salesmen. They should not be high pressure salesmen with the scare tactics and all that other stuff. It seems to me they took an oath to help people get better. You know, above all else, do no harm kind of thing. So I asked my wife to find me another dentist. So we're gonna try a new place for next time. It's much closer anyway, and it's supposed to be a pretty good spot. So we'll see. I don't know. My principles get me sometimes. On principle, I will not get it done unless I have to do it, because that really left a bad taste in my mouth. See you later. Peace.